Today, we're going to build two Lego cubes. One will have the studs on the outside, and the other will have the studs on the inside. Our cube with the studs on the outside has a lot of similarities to the Lowell sphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a 2x2 plate and Travis bricks. So what I want to do is, now a Travis brick's got studs all around the side except for the bottom where it's that big old hole. What I want to do is I want to take this Travis brick and put it into the top corner of my 2x2 plate so that the studs are going around on the outside and that hole is facing down towards the center of my 2x2 plate. Now I'm going to get another Travis brick and just do the opposite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around so that hole is facing up and going towards the center of my stud, but this is on the top left of my 2x2 plate. So now I'm going to go to the bottom right of my 2x2 plate, right in the corner, and so we've got it like this. Now, the next thing I do is get another 2x2 plate, but do a mirror of it. So what I'm going to do is, if I put these together like this, I've got the top back corner with my Travis brick. So if I pull it out, I want this to opposite end, the front corner, to have my Travis brick, but the same thing, that hole is on the bottom and those studs are going all around the corner, and now that's top left, so I'm going to go bottom right. And you know, these kind of left rights change based on how you're holding the plate, but you just want to make sure they're opposite. So we've got these studs on the outside going all the way around and the hole facing up. Now when I have these, even though they're opposites and not blocking each other, they're too big to fit together, okay? So we're not going to fit them together yet. What we're going to do is we're going to get another 2x2 plate and just put it so that it lines up with the bottom of the stud, and we're just going to put it right there in the corner, make a nice little angle, it's on the bottom. Then get the other plate that we put with those Travis bricks on, and once again, same thing. So that one's attached over there on the bottom closest to us. This one's going to go on the corner to the opposite end to us, so they fit together, but they're not touching. And now once those are in place, we've got it. Now once they're all secure, you can see it's a secure build and it's not falling apart. So I can go around and put just plates on all the other sides. Now, I'm using plates because I want those studs facing out, but you're welcome to use like a tile if you want to make like a smooth cube, like you want a nice smooth surface. And this is a really secure build. It does not fall apart. In fact, when I have to take it apart to do a reshoot, I got to get out my brick separator here to pop off the first plate to disassemble it. For our studs on the inside, we're going to do an illegal build. That's right, it's illegal and I don't care because we're just using Lego pieces and it stays together. So to me, that counts. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab a 2x2 plate and two 1x2x1 panel pieces. And what we're going to do is, you've got that thin end of the panel piece. I'm going to put that between two of the studs in my 1x2 plate. Now this is just going to fall out. It's too thin. So when we put it in there, we got to make sure we're using our fingers to hold it in place. And then I'm going to get another 1x2x1 panel piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have those thin ends of the panel touching in that thicker 1x2 part of the panel going between the two studs. So I've got the thin ends together, studs together, flat ends together, and then here you can see now it's still loose, but it does keep its form better. And as we add more and more plates to it, it gets more and more solid in the build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another 2x2 plate. And this time I'm going to start here at the thick end and just put those studs between the thick ends of the panel piece. And now go around, and now here I've got a thick end and the two thin ends together. So I'm going to get my 2x2 plate and get it so studs are going to go between here, studs are going to go between there. Put it together, and with each assembly it gets a little bit more secure. But we want to keep our fingers on it as we're building. But you can see I'm a little bit looser with it. I'm not having to hold it as firmly because I have to line these up. There's that thin part, going to go between the studs right there. Put it together, getting a little more secure. Now going to get the another one, and here we've got only one panel, but we've got the thicker part that's attached to the studs. So we're going to get that between those studs in the center and on the side. Put it together. And once that's in place, you can see it's still a little loose, but it's a lot stronger. Our last piece, got the plate here. We're going to go between the studs, between that little thicker area and that thinner area. Put them in place. Now, you're not going to see what's happening. You got to feel it because they're going to shift a bit inside, so you just feel it till all those ends are in place and not moving. And then once you feel that connection, because I say, oh, that's a little loose, that one needs to go in tighter, feeling it, you've got a cube. And now once it's together, now you're not going to throw it against the wall hard, but you can tell with like a nice soft roll, it's actually a stable build. So you don't have to worry about it as much. Again, not going to throw it against the wall. But there is our cube with the studs on the inside.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.